Imagine a world enveloped in white, a blank canvas stretching endlessly. The horizon, a crisp line where sky and earth merge, disappears. It's as if the world itself has vanished. Only a boundless expanse of white remains. This is the white horizon, a phenomenon of ethereal beauty, both alluring and disorienting. It's a place where our usual markers of distance and direction dissolve. We are left with a profound sense of awe and solitude. The white horizon occurs when the land is covered in snow or ice. This phenomenon creates a surreal and almost otherworldly experience, where the boundary between the earth and the sky becomes indistinguishable. Imagine standing in a vast expanse of white, where the ground beneath your feet seamlessly merges with the sky above. It's as if you've stepped into a dreamscape, where the usual markers of the horizon have vanished, leaving you in a world of pure, unbroken whiteness. Think vast Arctic plains, frozen lakes, or snow-covered mountains. These are the places where the white horizon is most commonly observed. In these remote and often inhospitable regions, the landscape is dominated by snow and ice, creating the perfect conditions for this natural spectacle. The Arctic plains stretch out endlessly, covered in a thick blanket of snow, while frozen lakes glisten under the pale winter sun. Snow-covered mountains rise majestically, their peaks disappearing into the clouds, further blurring the line between earth and sky. When the snowy landscape meets the sky on a cloudy day, they blend seamlessly. The clouds act as a diffuse light source, scattering sunlight in all directions and creating a uniform, soft illumination. This diffused light eliminates shadows and contrasts, making it even harder to distinguish where the land ends and the sky begins. The result is a seamless horizon, where the snowy ground and the overcast sky merge into one continuous expanse of white. The usual distinction between earth and sky vanishes. This lack of visual cues can be disorienting, as our brains rely on these markers to navigate and understand our surroundings. Without them, we are left with a sense of boundless space, where the familiar rules of perspective and distance no longer apply. It's a humbling reminder of the power of nature to reshape our perceptions and challenge our understanding of the world. This phenomenon is most common in polar regions. The Arctic and Antarctic are prime locations for experiencing the white horizon, as they are characterized by extreme cold and vast expanses of snow and ice. In these regions, the sun remains low on the horizon for much of the year, casting long shadows and creating unique lighting conditions that enhance the effect. The polar regions are also home to some of the most pristine and untouched landscapes on Earth, where the beauty of the white horizon can be fully appreciated. But it can also occur in high-altitude mountains. In these elevated regions, the combination of snow, ice, and thin air creates an environment similar to that of the polar regions. The high-altitude mountains are often shrouded in clouds, further enhancing the blending of the snowy landscape with the sky. The peaks of these mountains, covered in snow and ice, can appear to float in the sky, creating a breathtaking and surreal visual experience. Anywhere snow and ice dominate the landscape, the white horizon can appear. This includes not only the polar regions and high-altitude mountains, but also other areas with significant snowfall and ice cover. The phenomenon can be observed in places like the northern tundra, alpine regions, and even during severe winter storms in more temperate climates. Wherever the conditions are right, the white horizon can transform the landscape into a seamless expanse of white. It's a stark reminder of nature's power to transform the familiar into the extraordinary. The white horizon challenges our perceptions and invites us to see the world in a new light. It reminds us of the beauty and wonder that can be found in even the harshest and most remote environments. As we stand in the midst of this breathtaking phenomenon, we are reminded of the delicate balance of nature and the incredible forces that shape our planet. The science behind the white horizon is rooted in the way light interacts with snow and ice. When light hits these surfaces, it's scattered in many directions. This diffuse reflection makes it difficult for our eyes to discern shadows and contours. The result is a uniform white expanse that seems to stretch infinitely. Our brains rely on visual cues like shadows and textures to judge distance and depth. Without these cues, we experience a disorienting sense of scale and perspective. Standing before the white horizon is a sensory experience unlike any other. The vastness of the landscape dwarfs the observer. The silence, profound and enveloping, amplifies the feeling of solitude. It's a place where one feels truly present, acutely aware of the sound of each footstep crunching on the snow. The air, crisp and cold, fills the lungs with a sense of exhilarating clarity. Section 5. The ephemeral horizon, a testament to nature's artistry. The white horizon is a fleeting phenomenon, ever-changing with the light and weather conditions. A shift in cloud cover, a gust of wind, or a change in temperature can alter its appearance dramatically. It's a reminder that nature is not static, but a dynamic force in constant flux. The ephemeral nature of the white horizon enhances its beauty, making each encounter with it unique and unforgettable. Section 6. A mirror to the soul, reflections on transience and beauty. Gazing upon the white horizon can evoke a range of emotions. The pristine snow, untouched and pure, stretches out endlessly, creating a canvas of white that seems to merge with the sky. This vast expanse of snow can make one feel both insignificant and connected to something much larger than oneself. There's a sense of awe at the immensity of nature. The towering mountains capped with snow stand as silent sentinels watching over the land. The aerial view of the snowy plain reveals a world that is both beautiful and harsh, a reminder of nature's power and majesty. A feeling of isolation, heightened by the vast, empty landscape. The lone hiker, trudging through the snow, is a solitary figure in a world that seems to stretch on forever. The snow-covered forest with its silent trees offers a sense of solitude that is both comforting and daunting, and a profound sense of peace born from the stillness and silence. The serene landscape, untouched by human hands, offers a moment of respite from the chaos of everyday life. The tranquil lake, surrounded by snow-covered trees, reflects the stillness of the world around it, creating a scene of perfect harmony. It's a landscape that invites contemplation, prompting us to reflect on our place within the grand scheme of the natural world. The person sitting on the snowy hill, lost in thought, is a reminder of the introspective nature of winter. The quiet, contemplative figure in the winter landscape is a symbol of the deep reflection that this season can inspire. The white horizon, in its transient beauty, reminds us of the impermanence of all things. The sunset over the snowy horizon, with its warm hues contrasting against the cold snow, is a poignant reminder of the fleeting nature of beauty. The melting snow, touched by the sunlight, signals the inevitable change of seasons, a cycle of renewal and rebirth that mirrors the impermanence of life itself. Section 7. Guardians of the White Horizon, the fragile balance of nature. The white horizon, while breathtakingly beautiful, is also a stark reminder of the fragility of our planet. Climate change is causing glaciers and ice caps to melt at alarming rates, threatening the very existence of these pristine landscapes. As the planet warms, the white horizon may become an increasingly rare sight. It serves as a powerful symbol of the urgent need to address climate change and protect our planet's delicate ecosystems. Section 8. Finding Our Place. Lessons in Humility and Interconnection. In the vast expanse of the white horizon, we find ourselves confronted with the raw and unfiltered essence of nature. This seemingly endless stretch of snow and ice is not just a landscape, it is a profound teacher, offering us invaluable lessons about our place in the world and the intricate web of life that we are a part of. The white horizon teaches us valuable lessons about our place in the world. The snow-covered mountains and the icy tundra stretch out before us, a testament to the power and majesty of nature. These landscapes, untouched and pristine, remind us of the delicate balance that exists in the natural world. Every snowflake, every gust of wind, plays a role in maintaining this balance. It reminds us that we are but a small part of a vast and interconnected web of life. The wildlife that thrives in these harsh conditions, from the birds soaring above the frozen lake to the creatures that burrow beneath the snow, all contribute to this intricate ecosystem. Each species, no matter how small, has a role to play, and their survival is intertwined with the survival of others. A web that relies on the delicate balance of nature for its survival. The changing weather patterns, the melting ice revealing the plant life beneath, all serve as reminders of the constant state of flux in the natural world. This dynamic environment teaches us about resilience and adaptation, showing us that life persists even in the most challenging conditions. Standing before the white horizon, we are humbled by the sheer power and indifference of nature. The vastness of the snowy field, the icy expanse stretching out as far as the eye can see, puts our own lives into perspective. It is a humbling experience, reminding us of our own insignificance in the grand scheme of things. Yet it is also a powerful reminder of the strength and resilience that lies within us. Yet we are also filled with a sense of wonder and gratitude, for the beauty and complexity of the natural world. The aurora borealis dancing across the night sky, the sun rising over the frozen lake, these moments of breathtaking beauty fill us with awe. They remind us of the incredible complexity and interconnectedness of the natural world and our own place within it. In these moments, we find a deep sense of gratitude for the opportunity to witness such wonders and a renewed commitment to protect and preserve the delicate balance of nature. Section 9. A Timeless Horizon, an invitation to explore and protect. The white horizon is more than just a natural phenomenon. It's a call to action, an invitation to explore and appreciate the wild places on our planet, and a reminder of our responsibility to protect them for generations to come. Let us heed this call, venturing into these awe-inspiring landscapes with respect and reverence. Let us work to ensure that the white horizon continues to inspire wonder and ignite our imaginations for years to come.